As I record this video, I've just come from a funeral service where I was asked to share some things from God's Word to bring comfort to a grieving family. This got me thinking about last words. If you had some final words to leave those who would be here after you were gone, what words would you share with them? Let's think about that right now. Let me take you to some final words from the Apostle Paul. In his last letter to Timothy, the last book that was recorded in the Bible that he wrote, he includes these words as part of his last words. 2 Timothy chapter 4, beginning in verse 7. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Finally, there's laid up for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will give to me on that day, and not to me only, but also to all who have loved his appearing. There's really two parts to that. In his final last words, he says, I have no regrets about my effort. Fought a good fight, finished the race. I've done what God has asked me to do. In essence, living his life so that there was no regrets that something was undone. Not only does he have no regrets about his effort, he has no doubts about eternity. He says, I know there's this crown of righteousness laid up for me that God is going to give me. And that righteousness was the righteousness of Christ that God gives to all who put their faith in him. His eternity was assured and secured by the fact that Jesus died and paid for his sins as he died and paid for the sins of humanity. And Paul had accessed that righteousness through believing in what Jesus had done. The righteousness had come through his faith. When you think about it, when you come to the end of this life, what more could you want than to be able to speak truthful words of saying, I have no regrets. I've given maximum effort to doing what I should do and serving my God. And I have no doubts about eternity because I've trusted in the Lord. Maybe those two final words from Paul will help us think about our final words and maybe some corrective activity we need to be involved in to make sure that we can say those words on that day. Hope that encourages you. We'll talk to you again very soon.